everyone. Today we are on day 3 for math. So you guys have been watching Khan Academy videos and completing assignments from the Khan Academy videos. So now you guys just have to complete the last 3 parts. So once you click this link here on the bottom, it's going to take you to this link and it'll take you right here. So you have to watch the video, of course. It's only a 4-minute video, so it's not bad. Again, you have to watch this video in order for you to complete the assignment that is assigned for day 3. Now, once you guys finish watching the video, you will have to complete this part and this part, okay? So this is just extra practice. So here it's telling you about reading bar graphs. So it's teaching you guys how to read bar graphs. So here it's saying the following bar graph shows the number of seconds that different rides last at the fair. We can tell how long each ride lasts by matching the bar for that ride to the number it lines up with on the left. So that sounds a little confusing, so don't worry, we're gonna just go over it together. So it says the spinning cups are the shortest ride. This is spinning cups right here where my mouse is. They only last 120 seconds. The Ferris wheel is the longest ride right here, lasts for 240 seconds. So now it's asking you some questions. It's saying which rides last longer than the spinning cups, but not as long as the roller coaster. So what you guys have to do here is, this is going to be your last question. So the first question here is saying, how many seconds does the spinning cups ride last? So looking at spinning cups, we look up here and we drag the mouse across. What's our number? 120. So we're going to type in 120. 120. And let's see if we're right. Check. Yep. Alrighty. The next one says, how many seconds does the roller coaster last? So we go up. Let's check, find roller coaster right here. Move the mouse up, drag it to the left, 210. All right, so we're gonna check that into our answer. 210, that's what I typed in. And let's see if we're right. Yep. Now they want us to know that we are looking for rides that last between 120 and 210 seconds, because that's what's going to help us figure out the question that they asked at the beginning. So the only numbers that we want to focus on that's between 120 and 210 seconds is going to be our answer. Now it's saying choose all answers, plural, that apply. So there can be more than one answer. So if we were to go back up and we were to find numbers between 120 and 120 and 210, let's see. And we can even make a number line if you want to, just in case it does get confusing for you. I don't mind doing that. So let's see. Here we have 120, right? And then here it's saying we have 210. Now, let's see. We know that 120 are our spinning cups. So let's put SP for just plural for spinning cups. And 210 is our roller coaster. So let's just put RC for roller coaster. Now, let's start with the first ride, swinging ship. Swinging ship is 150 seconds. So maybe we can put it right here, 150. And let's put SS, okay? That's between 110 and 210, right? So this can be an option. And let's see, our bumper cars. Bumper cars is 180. If you look here, 180. We could put 180 around here. Bumper cars. So let's put BC for bumper cars. Is that between 120 and 210? I think so. So this is another option. We already have roller coaster. Let's look at spinning cups. spinning cups, we have 120. Do we have spinning cups? Oh, spinning cups is right here. So it's fine. So that's already included. And then we have our Ferris wheel. Our Ferris wheel is at 240. Is 240 in between 120 and 210? It is not, because it would be after. So Ferris wheel doesn't count. So the only two rides that are in between 120 and 210 are the swinging ship and the bumper cars. So let's see if that's our answer. Swinging ship and bumper cars. That's the one that I'm going to choose. And we got it right. So that's pretty much what you guys are doing for that. And you guys are going to answer the questions. There's a billion of questions that you guys can do. And then the last one is to practice. So it just wants you guys to practice about how to read bar graphs again. So this one talks about ice cream. So here it's saying the graph shows the favorite ice cream flavors for customers at dessert zone. So we have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and cookie dough. After dessert zone made the graph, 25 people changed their vote from chocolate to strawberry. So after those 25 people changed their vote, which two flavors were the favorite of the same number of customers? So we have to figure that one out. And again, if you guys don't understand it, it's okay to get it wrong, and then just you guys can continue it, and then it'll tell you, you can ask for help. You can even watch a video or use a hint. So this is only 4 questions. It's like a little mini quiz, so you guys can complete that on your own. Once you guys are finished with this is our math assignment, okay? There's only 2 questions. It's really not that hard, but it's gonna take a lot of listening. So make sure you guys are listening. So here it says the bar graph shows the number of laps 4 students swam during a swimming program. So here we have number of laps. This is the number of laps, and then this is the name of the student. So we have Lisa, Brandon, Sandra, and Kevin. Before we even start looking at the question, you guys should figure out by what are they counting here. They're counting by 40s actually. So 40 plus 40 is 80. 80 plus 40 is 120. 120 plus 40 is 160. However, do you guys see the dashed lines? The dashed lines represent 2s. So it's 0, right? We have 0 here. Then the dash here is 20. Then we have 40. The dash here is 60. Then we have 80. After 80, what's 80 plus 20? 100. 100 plus 20, 120, which is right there. So the dash line is just the number that should be there, but they didn't have enough space, which is okay. So when we figure out who has what, I recommend that you guys writing it down, which is what I did. I wrote down that Kevin has 380, Brandon has 380, Sandra has 420, and Lisa has 320. So let's look at the first question. It's asking, how many fewer laps did Kevin and Lisa swim than Brandon and Sandra? So boys and girls. There's only 2 steps, actually 3 steps to this, but it's really simple. I recommend just listening. So what you do first is, with Kevin and Lisa, you need to get their 2 numbers, which I have right here. Kevin was 380. Lisa was 320. Now, I have to add the number of laps they're doing, and you'll see why. So once you add it, I got 700. You guys, I suggest you guys doing it. If you guys are having a trouble adding it like this, you guys can always add it like this. 380 plus 320. 0 plus 0, 0. What's 8 plus 2? 10. Make sure we carry the 1. 3 plus 3, 6. But what's 6 plus 1? 7. And then that is what I got here. And you would do the same thing with this one. So now we have to find Brandon and Sandra. Brandon and Sandra. Brandon, if we look here, had 380. And Sandra has 420. So when I added 380 to 420, I got 800. And now the last step, because it's asking us how many fewer laps did Kevin and Lisa swim than Brandon and Sandra. So what you guys have to do is subtract this number from this number. And then that's your answer. And then the way you guys are going to word it is you have to reword your question. So you'll say Kevin and Lisa swam blank fewer laps than Brandon and Sandra. And that's how you would say it for part A. Part B is saying how many more laps did Brandon and Kevin swim together than Sandra. So this one, I'm not really going to give you guys much of the answer, but I will still help you. It's the same thing that we had to do before. You had to add. So here we do Brandon and Kevin. Brandon and Kevin. And it's 380 and 380. But I want you guys to figure out, do we have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? The key word is together. Okay? Once you find your answer, boys and girls, you have to subtract your answer from Sandra's number of laps. So whatever you get here, you have to subtract from 420. Okay? When you get your answer from the number that you subtracted from Sandra's number of laps, that will be your answer. And then there you will word it, Brandon and Kevin swam blank many more laps than Sandra. And that's it. That's pretty much what you're doing for this. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I know it's a little much looking at it now, but if you just follow me step by step, boys and girls, in the beginning of the video, you'll get it right. And the bottom one, I know you guys will get this one right because the keyword together is right there. And I'm sure you guys definitely know what type of problem this is. And then, of course, remember, when you get your answer, you have to subtract it from this one. And then you'll get your answer for part B. Okay? Have a good one, guys.